Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the More Freedom series. Today we are at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Charlotte 80. This will be race number 2 in the More Freedom series, season 3. And the points really aren't heating up because we have only had one race, but let's go through those top 10 in points. Number 1 in points is going to be the number 20 of Adam B 5000 with his win last week at Daytona. Second will be the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. Third will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Fourth will be the 38 of Baseman. Fifth will be the 123 of Roy Chow. Tied for sixth will be the 25 of JTM and the 42 of ZWTF. Tied for eighth will be the 329 of Heck of a Duber, the 11 of TC Roberts, and the 80 of Paul Garrick. Also, something new for this season are team points for the More Freedom series. We've had them before, but I'm now calculating them a little bit different. We're going to go through those. We have team and manufacturer points, which you see on the screen right now. But let's go through your team points. Currently leading the team points is going to be the KFB Racing. Second will be Elliott Motorsports. Third will be the Creates Racing team. Fourth will be Dump and Roll Racing. Fifth will be MBR. Sixth will be Juice Deuce Racing. Seventh will be Douche Motorsports. Seventh will be Ace to Z Motorsports. And then the rest of the teams are tied with 0 points as they didn't score any points last week. So that's your team points as of right now for the season. But we've got a balmy 54 here in Charlotte today, and it should be making for some exciting racing on the track. We're going to see what happens. The crowd is going to start filing in any minute. Happy hour is almost over, so let's go racing. Let's go through your starting top 10 real fast for this Charlotte 80. Starting on the pole is going to be the 69 of Arco Creates. Starting second will be the 777 of Seabass. Starting third will be the 329 of Heck of a Duber. And fourth will be the 20 of Adam B 5000. Starting fifth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. And in sixth will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Starting seventh will be the 123 of Roy Chow. And in eighth will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Starting ninth will be the 07 of Douche Baggins. And rounding out the top 10 will be the 49 of Jetman. So that's your starting top 10 today for the Charlotte 80. And hopefully we're going to have 80 laps of green flag action here at Charlotte. It should make for an exciting race. Arco had a pretty good car last week, as he is currently running in the third position in points, but last week's winner, the 20 of Adam B 5000, starting fourth today. So we're going to see what happens as this race goes on. We will be seeing some pit stops today here at Charlotte, and I don't know, we're going to see what happens. I mean, everybody's on the edge of their seats. We're coming down to take the green flag with Arco leading the way here at Charlotte. We are under green. Heading down for the first time into turn one. Right now, Heck of a Duber down underneath that 7-7 of Seabass. The 777 of Seabass. Right behind him is going to be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Down the backstretch they go. We're going to see what Duber and the rest of this field has for this 69 of Arco Creates. As we drop down into 3 and 4 for the first time, and off of 3 and 4 down to the front stretch. Duber right behind the 69 of Arco Creates, who is going to be your leader for lap number 1 here. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As always, top 10 will be on the left. Your favorite driver will be scrolling across the top, as we already have a 3-car breakaway right now with the 777 and the 329 right there behind the 69 of Arco Creates. We're going to see what Duber does here on this lap as we come down to complete lap number 3. Or start lap number 3, whichever. Whatever. We got a little bit of high action right there from the 420 of Queen of Hearts, drifting way up into the turn. As we head down the backstretch, back in line she goes, trying to get underneath that 123 of Roy Chow. Her teammate, the 13 of King of the Aces, right there in front of her. Right behind her is going to be that 07 of DB and the 49 of Jetman. DB looking up on the outside right now. Staying down to the bottom for this lap. as we head off to turn 2. Down the backstretch we go. The 33 of Harvey Jones on the outside of that 49 of Jetman. 2 RP Racing cars right here with the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum dropping back a little bit off that turn into the clutches of the 95 of Zed Brunna into turn 1 and 2. Down underneath goes Zed. Right behind him is going to be his teammate, the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. Battle up the front right now as the 777 of Seabass underneath that 329 of Heck of a Duber. Here comes last week's winner, the 20 of Adam B 5000, now underneath the 23 of Fuller Than You. Down to the front stretch they go. 69 of Arco Creates still leads the way as the 777 of Seabass. Seabass underneath the 329, trying to make that pass. Followed right behind him is going to be that 23 of Fuller Than You. Adam slowly dropping back just a hair right here on this lap. We're going to see what Seabass has for the 329 down to 3 and 4. Hitting that low line as the 777 finally able to make that, probably make that pass right here on Heck of a Duber. Fuller Than You right now to the back bumper of the 777. Underneath that 329, we're going to see what happens with the cars behind him. We're going to see if Adam goes with him. Nope. Fuller falling back. Duber with a great run on the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Right now we have the 123 of Roy Chow kind of dropping back a little bit. Got a little low right there through 3 and 4 as Fuller Than You now underneath that 329 of Heck of a Duber. And here comes the Seabass making a play right now for the lead on the 69 of Arco Creates. Down the backstretch they come. Seabass staying in line right now behind the 69 of Arco Creates as we have action with the 13 of King of the Aces now underneath the 20 of Adam B 5000. Again, there's a little spot right there in 3 and 4. If you get too low, you're going to have to slow up a little bit as the Seabass now underneath the 69 of Arco Creates for the lead. Here's on lap number 9. Seabass battling the 69 of Arco Creates down the backstretch. Here comes the 329 of Heck of a Duber. I thought Duber was going to try to make it 3 wide through 3 and 4 as he doesn't, but your leader still on the track is going to be the 69 of Arco Creates as we hit the stripe. Seabass, however, looks like he's got a fast hot rod underneath him as he's trying to get battle up to and around the 69 of Arco Creates as the Fuller Than You still working on the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Duber's still got a fast car down the backstretch, sliding up in 3 and 4. Fuller underneath doesn't quite try to make that pass as he is now still in behind as we can see that Adam B 5000 falling back. Roy Chow underneath him on the outside is going to be with him is going to be that 33 of Harvey Jones. Couple rookies on the season right there with Roy Chow and Harvey Jones. As we have a play for trying to have another pass for the lead, the 777 underneath the 69 of Arco Creates off of 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Battle for the lead right here on lap number 11 again. That outside line through 3 and 4, it looks like it's going to be a little bit faster. We're going to see what happens on 1 and 2. Seabass now underneath down 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they come. Here comes Duber down to push, trying to make it 3 wide. Almost makes it 3 wide into 3 and 4. Seabass on the bottom. Arco on the top. Duber looking to make it 3 wide. Maybe make a pass for the lead here. That catch-up taco car is wound up for Heck of a Duber right now as he is right to the back bumper of the 777 of Seabass. But Arco is not wanting to give up his position just yet, having led all these laps. He's in a battle right now with the 777 and the 329. As we have the 13 of King of the Aces looking like he's going to be passed on the outside by the 420 of Queen of Hearts. As Seabass now underneath, again into 1 and 2. He might get it this time around. That low line through 1 and 2 is a little bit faster than 3 and 4. Duber's Sliding up behind the 69 of Arco Creates. Down the backstretch. Drag race into 3 and 4 with the 777. A fender up. Almost a half a car now. Duber underneath the 69. Your leader on the track now goes to the 7-7 of Seabass, taking over here on lap number 14. That Tampax car all the way to the lead. Down the backstretch they go. We're going to see what happens now with Seabass, if he can lengthen out that lead or they're going to reel in that string on him. Jumping back through the field, the 33 of Harvey Jones trying to work under the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Hits that spot off of 3 and 4, has to slow up just a little bit, getting too low. Here comes the 13 of King of the Aces down underneath. Adam B. 5000, again, last week's winner, your points leader as of right now. Trying to push the 13 of King of the Aces down the backstretch. The 329 dropping down to the inside of the 69 of Arco Creates right here. And a 3 and 4. Jumping back through this field, we'll see some other action as we got the 07 of DB underneath that 544 car for Frederick Winklebaum. As here comes the 8 of Moon Bunny right now underneath the 40 of Veteran Chaos. This is a battle right now on the track for 13th position, as Moon Bunny, having started in the 14th position, just one spot behind where we started. Keeping going back through the field just a little bit more here, and we'll see what's going on. Down the front stretch. Here comes that 999 of Deviant underneath the 300 of Resemble into turns 1 and 2. That really good In-N-Out Burger livery on that 999 this year. Looks really nice. Down the backstretch they go. We got almost had 3 wide right there with Jamal and the 06 and the 80 of Hog Eric. Again, we will be having pit stops at some point. Not sure when that's going to happen, but looks like Ice Cream has fallen back just a hair. Having started, let's see, where did Ice Cream start? She started 17th. That's currently battling right now for the 20th position. Keep dropping back through this field, see what's going on back here at the back. Battle in the back with Showstoppers Racing for 36th and 37th between the 660 and the 00. Great look at that Dodge Challenger pace car as Seabass has lengthened out his lead as of right now to just probably over a second over the 69 of Arco Creates, who is in a battle right now with the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Duber's still hanging out behind the 69 of Arco Creates. Sliding up a little bit through 3 and 4. We're going to see if he gets a run off of 4. Down the front stretches, we got pit stops. Fingers crossed right now, folks, as pit stops are on the track. Trying to shove everybody in. Here comes oh my goodness! The 42 of ZWTF. Almost slams into the end of pit road wall. As pit stops are underway, he's going to have a lap around. Wild action right there for the 42 of ZWTF, trying to come in late to the pits and almost puts his car into the end of pit road wall. I'm not going to say he pulled a Veteran Chaos right there, but it was pretty darn close as it looks like the rest of the field coming in. So pit stops underway. The last car into the pits is going to be that 42 of ZWTF. Looks like the leader on the track might be the 33 of Harvey Jones. We're going to see what happens as everything shakes out right now. Being shown as your leader currently is the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. We're following along with Harvey as here comes the previous leader. The 69 of Arco Creates right there. Seeing how everything shakes out, looks like possibly JTM is a lap down, possibly. At least that's what timing and scoring is showing right now. So we're going to see, again, what happens. Things are going to shake up, shake out, and all that stuff. So still being shown as the leader is the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. But again, we're in the middle of pit stops. We're following Harvey around the track right now. Once we get the confirmed leader, we'll jump to them on the track, see where they are. See if we can find Ice Cream Someday. So yeah, it is indeed your leader on the track right now is going to be that 33 of Harvey Jones. Second place right now is going to be the number 80 of Hog Eric. Third place is going to be the 13 of King of the Aces. Fourth is going to be the 69 of Arco Creates. Fifth is going to be that 329 of Heck of a Doober. Sixth is going to be the 49 of Jetman. Seventh is going to be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Eighth will be the previous leader, the 777 of Seabass. And battling out for ninth right now is going to be the 143 of Mom Games Hard, the 1 of Jamal Jackson, the 96 of Nico, and the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Battling it out right now for 10th position here on the track. Currently in ninth is going to be that 143, and in 10th is going to be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, as the 96 of Nico 2588, last season's points champion, now underneath the 420 at Queen of Hearts down the backstretch. Right behind him is going to be that 72 of Duchess. Duchess in a new livery for this year with Harborough and I can't remember what the Sugarland Shine. So good looking car for her this year as Nico sliding in behind the 420. Now underneath that 777 of Seabass is going to be the 123 and the number 1. So Seabass falling back right now. Currently, still your leader on the track is going to be that 33 of Harvey Jones. Harvey, I don't know, like he running away from aliens right now. He is doing awesome right now on the track. Again, Harvey, rookie this season for RP Racing, him and Winklebaum. So battle for second position is going to be between the number 80 and the 13. Again, last week, if you don't remember, at Daytona, there in the garage at Daytona last week, we had a lot of trash talking between Dump and Roll Racing and Douche Motorsports, and an accident on the track led to both the 07 and the 72 ending up a lap down and finishing in the lower half of the field. I don't think there's any love lost right now between Dump and Roll and Douche Motorsports, as Eric currently riding in the second position here at Daytona, or at Charlotte, with 28 of 80 laps complete here. Checking on your leader, Harvey, still 1.8 seconds up on second position. So you can see pit stops do play a major role here, as Harvey had apparently an excellent pit stop with RP Racing and was able to get out and move so far ahead of the rest of the field. I don't know if he only took 2 tires or if he took 4 or what, but awesome pit stop for RP Racing, putting him out front. Catching up to the end of the field, currently last position is going to be the 300 of Resemble. Resemble running in the top 10, I believe, before the pit stops started. He started today in the 13th position, and I think he was up in the top 10 for a while, as was the 123 and the number 8. So maybe 4 tires for these teams. Not sure, but we'll keep an eye on them as the race goes. Battle right here down the backstretch between the 88 of NM and the 38 of Baseman. That 42 of ZWTF somehow is still in the lead lap after that wild, crazy attempt of the entrance into pit road, as we got 3 wide right now between the 88, the 660, and the 38. Down the backstretch, 3 wide here at Charlotte between these 3 cars. Into 3 and 4, still 3 wide. Baseman sliding up a little bit. Here comes that 619 of Balls Deep, Big Slick. Down the front stretch, the 88, the 660 battling it out right now for the 29th position. Familiar spot for NM, as he had a rough year last year, finishing, I think, upper middle 30s on the season. So that Boot Barn car still struggling here in season 3. As we have a gaggle of cars right now, the 799, the 29, the 06, the 71. Last week's second place finisher, the 71 of Kung Fu Beer, right now in a 3-wide mess with the 29, the 06, the 799. Could be a recipe for disaster as we go into turns 3 and 4 right now. 34 to Super Snake on the outside. Down the front stretch. Getting back to two wide, single wide racing right now. Pop up through this field. Harvey's still going to be your leader. Down the back stretch. Catching up to the front of this field as the 49 of Jetman has... Ooh, it looks like we got a race for second position right now as the 13 of King of the Aces is under fire from third position as King of the Aces is under fire right now by the 69 of Arco Creates, allowing Eric to pull away just a little bit off of 1 and 2 down into 3 and 4. King with a great run down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Arco's still right there on the bottom, sliding up behind the 13. Battle for third here on a lap number 36. Getting closer to halfway here in the More Freedom Series at Charlotte. Still your leader is going to be that number 33 of Harvey Jones. Eric watching this battle out of his rear view with a firm hold right now on second position. More pit stops to come up pretty soon. But Eric with the firm hold as Arco's still battling it out with a 13, a King of the Aces. Down into 1 and 2. Arco's still there, right to the bumper. So we got a little bit of a battle between the 143, the 23, and the number 1 right now. Single file action into 3 and 4. For the News, currently in the 7th position with Mom Games Hard and Jamal Jackson right behind him. Mom Games Hard struggled last week at Daytona, ended up being caught up in an accident with the 799 of Mike Check, and just not a great finish for her. She's 28th in points right now. Jamal 29th in points as she battles with the 23 of Fuller Than You down into 3 and 4. I thought Jamal was about to make it 3 wide as he is right to the bumper of the 23. Down the front stretch. Jamal battling with the 23 of Fuller Than You. Mom Games Hard. Little too low through 3 and 4. Had to slide back a little bit. Was on the brakes. Checking up here with this battle between the 13 and the 69. Arco and King battling still into 3 and 4. Up high for the 69. We're going to see if... I thought maybe, and he is. King of the Aces coming in. Your leader, Harvey Jones, into the pits. We'll watch him as he comes down pit road. We're going to see what that 33 car does. We getting 4 tires. We getting 2. We're definitely going full on the gas. Harvey into his pits. Right side tires going on for that 33 of Harvey Jones. Right side tires on. Fuel going in. Left side tires going on. It's going to be a 4-tire stop today. Second pit stop for Harvey Jones. 4 tires and fuel. Having led 17 laps right now. As we're going to see who your leader is. So Harvey was your leader at halfway. Actually, Eric is going to be your leader at halfway today. So the 80 of Hog Eric going to pick up those 5 bonus points for leading at halfway here at Charlotte. Harvey enters the track right there in front of the 88 of NM. Those 4 tires are going to definitely come in, definitely going to help as the 49 of Jetman takes over the lead. Kung Fu Beer is still out. I'm not sure if KFB is pitted yet or not. Let's see the showing still one pit stop for KFB, as there's the 80 of Hog Eric. Waiting for all the timing and scoring stuff to update. KFB going into 3 and 4. Jamal being shown as your leader right now. Slowing down, getting ready to head into the pits, it looks like, for that 71 of Kung Fu Beer. So KFB into the pits. Looks like the majority of the rest of the field pitting right now. We'll watch KFB as he goes through his pit routine here for KFB Racing. He's into that Limerita pits. Right side tires going on for the 71. Fuel going in. More tires over the wall. Left side tires going into the 71. There goes the 72 of Duchess. There goes the 29 of Wishbone Attack. All fueled up and ready to go. The 71 is down and away. Catching up with the 13 and the 80. So King of the Aces has done a little bit better of a pit stop there, as he may be able to move up to second position over the 80 of Hog Eric. Looks like we're probably going to have at least one more pit stop, maybe 2 pit stops to finish us out here today. I'm guessing, and it is, your leader on the track once more is going to be that number 33 of Harvey Jones. 2 more laps and you'll have led 20 of the 44. So going through your top 10 as of right now, as we have a battle for second. Nope, he's good. We have a battle for fourth, though, between the 329 and the 69. So the battle for fourth right here on the track between Heck of a Duber and Arco Creates. And here comes the 777 to Seabass. We're going to see if his car can pick back up here in the middle third of the race. But let's go through your top 10. Your leader on the track is going to be that 33 of Harvey Jones. Second place will be the number 80 of Hog Eric. Third will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Fourth will be the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Fifth will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Sixth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Seventh will be the 143 of Mom Games Hard. Eighth will be the 49 of Jetman. Ninth will be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. I think that's the first mention of her in the top 10 today. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 96 of Nico 2588. I'm showing the 7 of Seabass is actually a lap down right now. So unfortunate for Seabass, who had led 6 laps early on, now currently a lap down for him. Checking back on last week's winner, the 20 of Adam B5000, currently running in 16th position. Second place last week, the 71 of Kung Fu Beer, running 25th right now. So jump back through this field. See what's going on back here in the back of the pack. Mostly single file action, as the 00 of Mudbone has, with those pit stops, moved up. He was actually running last place for a little bit. Currently up to the 15th position. Definitely needs a better run than last week, as he was involved in that hit and run, so to speak, by the number 80 of Hog Eric. Looks like there's the 544 who did finish last week, and he is working right now underneath that 38 of Baseman. I'm gonna get it before the end of the season. Get him being called the correct name. So just keep jumping back through the end of this field, and as Resemble currently running in the 36th position, precariously almost ready to go a lap down to your leader, the 33 of Harvey Jones. So RP Racing putting on a show today, as Harvey is right now up 2.7 seconds over second place of Hog Eric, who is just kind of riding right now with the 13 of King of the Aces. 329 of Heck of Duber has lengthened out his lead gap over the 69 of Arco Creates. Here comes the 3 of Geek Girl Games, thinking about getting to the inside of that 49 of Jetman right there. So it looks like we have both of the G3 Motorsports cars with the 143 and the 3 in the top 10 right now. That's a good run for G3 Motorsports today. Trying to get some of those valuable team points as they have 0 on the year. Not a great finish for both those drivers last week. G3 finishing 23rd and Mom Games Hard finishing 28th. So looking to get some team points and definitely some driver points this week. Currently running in the 10th position is still going to be that 96 of Nico 2588. Jump up here towards the front, see what's going on. Harvey's still going to be your leader here on a lap number 53. Well, yeah, lap number 52 starting. No, this is lap number 53. Good look at, almost a good look at that Dodge Challenger pace car. Battle here in the back of the pack as the 07 and the 8 for Douche Motorsports have fallen back a little bit here today. 07 having started 9th, currently running in the 33rd position, and the number 8, who started 14th, currently running 35th right now. So tough running right now for the 07 and the 8, but their teammates of Heck of a Duber. Duber running 4th, and Duchess currently in the 12th position. Jump up a little bit through this field. Battle right here between the 51, the 619, and the 660. So AJM, again, I mean, he started 20th, currently running in the 27th position. Hard race today for some of these drivers. As we got a battle right now between the 799 and the 29. Wishbone attack underneath that 799, a mic check. Right there behind the 00 of Mudbone. Down the back stretch they go. This is the battle for the 16th position on the track. Down to the 3 and 4. Wishbone attack on the bottom of the track. Slowing up just a little bit due to that spot. Let's jump through this field, see what's going on up here. 10th position still held by the 96 of Nico, but the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, he is looking to take that away. Jamal looking for a better finish than he did last week, as you'll recall that incident on pit road between him and Mike Check. Jamal came into the pits running first, second, or third, and ended up with that incident and finished way down in the field, like 29th or so. So the 80 of Hog Eric, the 13 of King of the Aces. I don't know if they're creeping up at all. I think they've knocked about half a second off of Harvey's current lead, which is 2.2 seconds. We'll see what happens when timing and scoring updates. But yeah, Harvey is up. Oh, that's about another 1/10 of a second right there off the lead of the number 33 of Harvey Jones. So possibly reeling him in right now, as Harvey has led 32 laps today. I'm going to say that's probably going to be, unless Arco can pull out a massive, awesome pit stop, Harvey's going to have led the most laps. We're going to see what happens. Eric has led a lap today, so he is going to get those 5 bonus points. He's also going to get 5 bonus points for leading at halfway, so 10 bonus points coming to the number 80 of Hog Eric today. Arco's going to get 10 for leading a lap and starting on the pole, as the 13 of King of the Aces is into the pits. So this might be the final round of pit stops here coming up. We're going to follow Harvey around. We're going to see if he stops right now with 21 laps to go here in the race. Here on lap 59, this could be the final stop of the day for all of these drivers. I'm trying to think. It's been about 20 laps, so 20 laps exactly for Eric, as he led it halfway at lap 40. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what Harvey puts on. He's definitely going to need as much gas as they can push into that tank. He's definitely going to need it. Same with Eric and all the rest of these drivers, especially that number 13, the King of the Aces. So right side tires going on for your leader, number 33 of Harvey Jones. Fuel going in. Left side, so 4-tire stop for your leader. Nobody around to stop him from making a good pit stop as he is down and away. Here comes that 80 of Hog Eric with a fantastic pit stop. The 80 is going to reel him in just a little bit. We're going to see what happens on this outlap as here comes that 329 of Heck of a Duber. Fingers crossed right now for these drivers. Pulling back into this traffic, the 33 of Harvey Jones as the number 1 of Jamal Jackson being shown as your leader. There's the 11 of TC Roberts going into the pits. Several other drivers back there pulling in. We're going to see what Eric is dealing with right now as it looks like the 13 of King of the Aces got out with a fantastic pit stop in front of him. So King has had some awesome pit stops today, moving him up little by little in this field. I don't know if it's going to be enough to catch up to Harvey as they are stuck in this traffic as they go high for these guys pulling off into pit road. Here comes that 544, the 06 to 71, the 660. Catch back up to your leader here in just a moment. There's the 96 of Nico coming out behind the 72 of Duchess. So we're going to see what he does on this outlap. His teammate, the 25 of JTM right there, down into 3 and 4. I don't know if JTM is pitted yet or not. Looking through the standings, looks like JTM has pitted or he would have done so. But we're going to wait for all this to settle down and see who our leader is. I'm assuming it's still going to be, wow, as the 80 of Hog Eric powers around that 13 of King of the Aces. I'm guessing your leader, hey, it looks like Winklebaum's going to get a lap led in here. As the last two, it looks like the last two to pit's going to be that 06 and the 544. Your leader on the track is going to be that 33 of Harvey Jones with 15 laps to go. Final pit stops getting completed here at Charlotte. Checking back to see, we're going to see, we got 15 laps. We're going to see what the timing and scoring updates to after this lap. So basically free of traffic right now for the 80 and the 13. We're going to see if Eric has anything for Harvey, and I don't know. We'll find out as we'll see if we can reel him in. 3 seconds are going to be a lot to make up for this number 80 of Hog Eric. Dropping back through this field. So let's go through your top 10 real fast. Again, you're still your leader. On the track is going to be that 33 of Harvey Jones. Just fantastic pit stops today for Harvey. He's had a great car most of the day. Harvey actually started. Let's see where he started at today. He started 12th on the day, so not too far back. But yeah, definitely started 12th, worked his way up with the pit stops, and has just held the lead for the most of the race, really. So 38 laps as of right now. So let's go through that top 10. Again, your leader is the 33 of Harvey Jones. We got 3 wide action right now between the 72, the 1, and the 49. Second place is going to be that 80 of Hog Eric. Third will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Fourth will be the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Fifth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Sixth will be the 143 of Mom Games Hard. Seventh will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Eighth will be the 49 of Jetman. Ninth will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. And rounding out your top 10 right now is going to be the 72 of Duchess. So Duchess is moved up to 9th right now. 10th is going to be that 49 of Jetman. So 3 MBR cars right here close to each other with the 49, the 60, the 96, and the 25. JTM has moved up to 13th on the day. He had fallen back way. He actually started 34th on the day, so good run right now for that 25 car. The 72 of Duchess, let's see where she started at. She started 28th, so good run for Duchess, as well as that number 1 of Jamal Jackson, who started 19th. As Mom Games Hard, looking underneath that 60, at least poking her nose underneath the 69 of Arco Creates. MGH, having started 24th, has worked her way up to the 7th position today. Again, your pole sitter was at 69 of Arco Creates. Still running in the top 10. Good run for him so far today. I know he would be looking forward to that win, but, you know, pit stops and just a few better cars out there, as I think the tires are coming in right now for that 80 of Hall Garrick, maybe going away a little bit for the 33 of Harvey Jones. Eric has shaved a 1/10 of a second off, but with 9 laps remaining here at Charlotte, I don't know that Eric can catch him. So it looks like he may have knocked off 2 more tenths off of Harvey's excuse me, lap time that last go round. So Eric is just driving the wheels off this Lego Toyota for Dump and Roll Racing as he powers it down into 1 and 2. We'll see what his lap times are here. Down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4. I mean, he's staying right about 2.7 seconds as of right now. We'll see what he does off of this one. Watching these laps tick down here for all of our competitors. And it looks like Harvey is just the guy to beat today. And I think he's dropped the hammer a little bit. Lengthened his lead out by 0.2 of a second over the 80 of Hall Garrick. So your battles, really, right now, the only battles we really have are right here in the top 10 is going to be for 5th, 6th, and 7th. G3 currently running in the 11th position. I thought we had Arco pulling out right there on the 23. She might have a battle right there with the 96. Again, you know, we've got a handful of laps to go here. Harvey has lengthened his lead over Eric by another 1/10 of a second, up to over 3 seconds right now. Down the backstretch with 4 laps to go. I think it's going to take, you know, it's going to take a miracle right now for Eric to catch up to this 33 of Harvey Jones. Let's jump back. Well, let's go through the front of the field, back to front. So Roy Chow almost bookending the day for Dump and Roll Racing. Roy Chow, having started 7th, has fallen all the way back to 36th on the day. Just keep jumping up through this field, as looks like the 660 of Garrett Miller still trying to get underneath that 88 of NM. NM and Garrett currently running 28th and 29th on the day. A little bit of battle right here on the track between the 999, the 38, and the 544, and the 619. Few of the KFB racing cars right here. 38 of Baseman and Kung Fu Beer had that awesome battle right there at the end of the race last week at Daytona. I almost thought KFB was going to pull out that win. There's last week's winner, the 20 of Adam B5000, currently running 19th on the day. Keep jumping up through this field. As the 1 of Jamal Jackson now underneath the 69 of Arco Creates. And the 143 and the 72 catching up to the back of this battle right here, as it looks like we might have the white flag lap here for your leader, Harvey Jones. Last time into 1 and 2 for that 33 of Harvey Jones, rookie here in the series with Reynolds Wrap and Alienware and RP Racing. So Harvey down into 3 and 4 for the last time. Could coast to the finish at this point as he comes off of 4. Your winner today here at Charlotte is going to be the number 33 of Harvey Jones. Second place will go to that 80 of Hall Garrick. As we catch up to this last second battle right here, looks like Jamal is going to be able to get around the 23 of Fuller Than You. The 69 of Arco Creates may beat out the 123 of Mom Games Hard, and the 72 of Duchess. We'll see what the final standings are, but your winner today here at Charlotte, by just powering his car to the win, is going to be that 33 of Harvey Jones. So let's go through your top 10. Your winner today is the number 33 of Harvey Jones. Second place will be the number 80 of Hall Garrick. Third will be the number 13 of King of the Aces. Fourth will be the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Fifth will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Sixth will be the 33 or the 23 of Fuller Than You. Seventh will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Eighth will be the 143 of Mom Games Hard. Ninth will be the 72 of Duchess, and rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 49 of Jetman. So awesome job today for RP Racing and the 33 of Harvey Jones. He just absolutely dominated with those pit stops, and he had just such a great car. Eric just didn't have anything there in the last half of the last third of this race, but awesome job for Dump and Roll Racing. I'm sure the rivalry between Dump and Roll and Douche Motorsports is just going to keep heating up. So next week we go to, where do we go next week? Let's see. I had that up and then I closed it. So let's reopen that. All right. Yeah. So next week we go to Martinsville for the Martinsville 100. Short track racing should be interesting to say the least. Your points will be right here on the screen, and I don't know, 2 races in, racing has just been really good. I think it's going to be a fantastic season. 34 more races to go. And again, still anybody's season. And we're going to see lots of ups and downs from everyone. You're going to see your team points on the screen. And yeah, so that's going to do it. But again, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And congratulations today to the rookie, the number 33 of Harvey Jones, pulling out a massive win today here at Charlotte. And until next week at Martinsville for the Martinsville 100, take care.